Hello, hello. Hey everyone. Popcorn, do you need the link? I sent it, I think I sent it to you on IG. And just let me know if you guys can hear me. I was still getting stuff kind of set up because if y'all haven't noticed, I'm kind of last minute. All right, hold on, Popcorn, I got you. All right, hold on, Popcorn, I got you. All right, that is for popcorn, okay? Popcorn only. All right, let's say hello. My girl Pixie. Oh, this was all earlier. I saw you guys earlier. Hey, Mad Nutter, Lady Di, my beautiful Stanley Cup. Hey, Michelle. My girl Popcorn is about to come up. Who else we got? Of course. Hey, Jugs. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's about time we get this shit done, right? Hey, Stevie Lee. Hey, Kendra. My girl. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Sophie. Hey, JJ. All right, girl, I hear you. Hey, Steven. Wow. Hey, everyone. Hi, Mimi. Oh, why did it do that? Moves on you. Well, hello, fairy godmother. Nice to see you here. Oh, good, glitter, because girl, your girl's never going to remember to tag you. I did one time, though. I was super proud of myself. You can see why now. Hey, sunshine. Oh, here's popcorn. Hello. Here, let me take this off. How do I take this off? There we go. Popcorn, you there? Oh, popcorn might be having some technical difficulties.
I was on mute like a dumbass.
Oh, okay. I was gonna unmute you, but I didn't want to do it in case you were muted for a reason.
Oh, no, I was muted on my headset, so even if you hit it, it wouldn't have I was just sitting there like a dumbass, because it's that day, it's that time, we all good.
Yeah. It's like end of, getting to be the end of the day. Everyone's worked all day probably.
I'm telling you.
I'm
And
still getting over being sick, so I'm not probably gonna be my usual lovely rambunctious self.
oh, I don't know about that.
Oh shit. Oh man, I keep pressing buttons and messing stuff up here. Let me get rid of this. If I get rid of this, it better not get rid of me. Okay. I'm scared to press a fucking button. I told you. Buttons galore. I meant to change the mouse because I have like a million like old school just two button mouses,
Oh, yeah.
and I always forget.
I
I
have
was
3 laptops, so
actually
I feel you.
3 laptops. Girl, you want to send me one?
Those are just for work. I have 4
Oh
of
my
my own.
god.
I look like a big old, Breaking Bad person. Oh my like, I'll send you a picture of my office on IG, you'll be like, "Holy shit." Like, it's blinding, all there's the laptops, and then there's the 32-inch monitors, there's 4 of those, so it's a lot, it's a lot.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping to get a laptop. Maybe Santa will bring me one.
You know, it's all in how nicely you ask.
True that. Or maybe a little gift for the Santa.
Yes, I usually find that if you preface it with a little "I love you," it works.
Hey, is Cassie's here? Hey, Cassie. Oh, there she is. Hey, girl.
Hello to anybody I did not get to say hello to, because once I come in here, I can't get back in chat, so because I'm on
Well,
my thingy.
Before I hit live, I was trying to be on time, but I was still kind of getting shit together. I found some interesting screenshots, and I thought before we start reacting to the stream, we could just maybe have a look at them. What do you think?
I love that. I always love me some screenshots.
Okay,
Ask Jugs. Those are my
good.
favorite thing.
All right, it's nothing super interesting, but I think it's worth showing. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to
Mhm.
try to bring it up. I'm on a different computer again, guys, so everything's different. Just give me 1 minute.
Cindy, I'm telling you, I have the phone that everybody messages me on IG. I tell them all the time, the likelihood I'm going to answer is not good because that's the iPhone 11 my granddaughter plays with. So I never actually, it's usually here, and I have to actually have Jugs. Like if nobody hears from me, contact Jugs because the likelihood is either the phone's dead or the kid's got it. So one of those two things. Oh man, receipts for days, Stanley Cup. Telling you, gonna have more receipts than the CVS stores. Trip down memory lane. I love me to skippity doo dah down some memory lane. Well, when she sent me the link, Cindy, on the IG, I don't know how to get it to my computer. I know this sounds stupid, but I don't know how to do that.
Oh, no, that makes sense, though. That makes sense. So I was just going through
Wow.
old screenshots. I can literally, I didn't even know this. Like, I have like a search in my gallery on my phone, and I can just type in like a keyword, and anything that has that keyword, it brings up whatever, you know.
Wow. That's gonna be
Yeah,
great for some and not so great for others, right?
right. Isn't it
Oof.
lovely? So this is from I blocked out the rest of the chat. I will never share this person's channel on my channel. I do have the original, and then I just typed when it was from. I also have proof on it. You can look up the live yourself. But this is Terry in someone's chat saying, "Same. If people don't get to start doing content, I'll be backing away." Let's just zoom a little bit because everything always shows up so little. There we go. Nice and bright for
I like
everyone.
that flower. It looks like a
Yeah,
pansy.
she was responding. That's my dox flower. Well, not dox, but she was
Yeah.
responding to another sub in the chat, and that's why I blocked out the rest of the chat. I'm not trying to
You know
bring
something funny?
anyone else
I
in this
remember
shit.
that conversation.
You do?
I do. You know why? Because I was the topic of that conversation.
Ah,
How I am the root of all evil and how I was terrorizing people and everybody was afraid to go on and do a stream and do a live and do any content, because of me. Because I rule the world apparently.
that's crazy. This just cracks me the fuck up, though. Like literally a year ago, she's telling other creators that if they don't back away from the drama and start doing content, that she'll be backing away. But here she's come full circle. She's been in the
She
drama
is
the
the
whole
drama.
time.
That
Yeah.
bitch is the drama.
hmm So let's go. I think it was back one. So this subscriber has been around a long time. Let's
Wow.
zoom in. Whoop. Super zoom. Oh shit. I probably just showed. It's fucking public, y'all. Again, I'm just trying not to needlessly bring anyone else in, okay? Because it has nothing to do with them. I just thought this was a really good comment. So this person who was a supporter to a lot of people, I believe. So Terry, how does it make you feel that the person that you've been championing for so long, the person that is at the root of so much of the drama you're in, refuses to acknowledge what they did and pretty much told you to take a hike? Terry says, not much I can do other than tell her how I feel. Huh. You and I got along just fine until the doc stream when I suggested you delete that stream and start over. And you told me to get lost, all for defending Tira. And this is a running saga right here. I have seen and I have screenshot so many comments of so many different subscribers who just last week and in the weeks before were supporters of Terry. A couple are here right now in this chat.
Hi,
And the
Teresa.
one ounce of criticism Terry gets from them, and she tells him to take a hike,
Well, not
all
only
for
that,
defending Tira.
she deletes stuff. So, Jugs that's funny because Jugs and I were talking about that while I was doing my speed cleaning on lunch. Because gotta cleans, gotta cleans. And I said, "Did you notice that Terry deleted half of the comments that involved Euphoria and Lady Di and,
Hmm.
um, Pixie?" I said, "She went in there and she was like, 'Zup, zup, 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 zup.'" Like, she was waving fairy godmother's magic wand there, she was making shit disappear. Too bad the screenshots every
It's not surprising. I think she's probably feeling like a big donkey right now after the way Tira treated her.
Well, you know what? I found it funny, because Jugs and I were talking about our live last night, and I said, "Oh, no, baby, I don't give a crap enough to stay up." I'm just being I was, like, wiped out. I have been sleeping worse than I normally sleep, which is crappy at best, and I was like, "You know what? Yeah, the BS will still be there in the morning." And then I saw the thing that, "Oh, I'm canceling my live tonight because Amanda's going live." Who the hell is Amanda? Like, am I missing something? Who is Amanda?
I think I've seen her, like, I didn't know she had a channel. I think I've seen her name as a subscriber. But I saw that, and apparently another subscriber went under Terry's community post and said that Amanda was not going live tonight.
Oh, snap. Don't you hate when you get called
I,
out when you're
I,
telling
I think she
fibbies?
did plan to, but I think the subscriber was informing Terry way beforehand that she had canceled the live. So Terry
Exactly,
could have
Stanley,
went
and
live,
she didn't even put the link to Amanda's supposed live, right?
right? That would have been the, courteous, polite thing to do.
Cindy, I wish, man. That I am, but I'm not. Like, that's my
Yeah, I wish
ultimate
so.
dream. Because then I have to remember to get back up at 11 to take my medication so that I don't have nightmares all night. So it's kind of I don't know, I thought Emerald I was thinking that Amanda, but I don't think she does that. I mean, I don't watch her channel, but I could be wrong. Um, I
Okay,
thought
so
that was just what
Amanda
the
is
documentary
Jason's ex.
Jason, the drug guy, Jason?
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I mean, I know who I've heard
Yeah,
about Jason,
yeah.
but I don't know who the other girl is.
I ain't touching any of that shit. I
That's
am
like a
gonna
hot
touch,
turd.
uh, uh, and it's so convoluted that it all kind of meshes together. Me and Cindy were actually just talking about this earlier, how there's so much crossover.
I mean,
So,
I thought the 90-day community was, like, people who had been in this is gonna make me sound so dumb. Like, when I first started, everybody would like, "Oh, the 90-day community, 90-day community." And I was like, "What the hell is that? Like, is that like a 90-day trial, like when you join AOL and you get 90 days?" And somebody laughed at me and said, "No, they watch the things like Bachelor and all of that stuff," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," and then I heard about something called the recovery community, had no idea what that was, had to be told what
mhm.
that was. Like, I had no idea, like, I did not think these things existed.
Well,
Joke was on
YouTube's a
me.
big learning curve. It took me a long time to figure everything out, and I still learn new shit daily. But
Yeah,
I do
same
want
here.
to touch on this. Lady Di, I don't blame you. I'm gonna
Gross.
come out and say you and Pixie, and I've seen comments all over, are getting a bad rep right now because you started giving criticism, and Terry can't handle criticism. So she's going to try to make it look like y'all are ganging up on her, and that's how it's perceived to other people. Okay, you're allowed to speak your mind just as much as Terry, and don't let anyone tell you different.
I don't even think it was so much criticism either. Some of it was honest suggestions. Like, just
Hmm.
absolute, "Hey, this might work better if you did this." Like, one of them was
Hmm.
about Tara screaming one night. I
Hmm.
wanna say it might have been Pixie that said, "Hey, can you ask her to speak a little lower?" Like, it's really, like, for people who are listening, like, earbuds, AirPods, things like that. Um, that does hurt your ears, and she, like, crawled up her butt like she told somebody
Yep.
like she did some kind of, a mortal sin asking somebody to not scream in her friggin' ear.
Yeah. I just hate how, it's hard for people from the outside looking in. Like, if you haven't been in this shit, I could understand another subscriber seeing what Terry's showing and then being like, oh my God, look at them coming after Terry. I could totally see that.
Yep. Mhm.
So, but the people who know fucking know. And I don't think Lady Di or Pixie have done anything wrong.
I
Has it
don't
gotten a
see
little
that.
spicy the last couple days? Yes. But this has one been building
Yeah, but I
because
don't even
Terry has
see it
been
as
so
spicy.
disrespectful to Pixie. I just saw a screenshot of Pixie just saying something about like Amanda, let Amanda speak, please. Like apparently Terry was mad that Amanda didn't jump on panel at a certain point and it was some kind of live going on and all Pixie said was please please let Amanda speak, you sound upset that she didn't come on your panel but you're bringing that up every time she opens her mouth, and Terry said that was disrespectful.
Wait a minute, is that the one, that is, like, striking a memory for me. Is that the one that, Terry said, "What happened to your live? I was so looking forward to hearing your side of the story."
It very
Is
well could have been, I don't know, it could have been
I don't
Pixie
know,
probably knows.
um, I don't know that this is an Amanda, but I know they call themselves Half Line. Is that because
Yeah,
that's who.
I think that is just someone confirm in the chat. I think that is Amanda.
Oh, alright. See, I only know her
Yes.
as not her, because 'cause I've never actually seen them, but I only know them be referred to as Half Line or something like that, so that was kinda D-baggy, I thought. Like,
Yeah, well, that's when I
the
first
hell's that
started
about?
seeing Terry go at Pixie sideways because she's gonna call it all out. She's kind of like me, and she's actually a lot more respectful than I am. So I really give her credit. So when I see Terry coming at her sideways when she's doing nothing wrong, it pisses me off.
Yeah,
So,
that's not cool, you know? Gotta
so
if you want
did you
respect, show
hear?
respect.
It, I mean that it's that simple. Did you hear about the little fallout? Someone's upset with someone.
What?
Can you believe it?
Someone's
Oh my
upset.
god, didn't see this one coming. So this is Terry. I don't care about that couple. We know who they're referring to there or what they're saying or doing. This is her responding to Tira. You were disrespectful again last night. Now we're left with either hash it out on a stream or walk separate ways. Why do you have to hash it out on the stream, Terry? Because that sounds like a little like drama, especially if you consider them a friend.
It also sounds like, content farming. Just saying.
Mm. Hmm. Well, that's how it happens. And then you get half a Tira supporters who are going to agree with Terry
Exactly.
and then leave Tira, and it's just a never ending
And
fucking.
then they spend more time in the chat fighting than they do watching.
Yep. Hmm.
Dumbass.
So this is her. I've seen. I should have blacked it out, but she is everywhere too. So it is what it is. It's
Oh,
her
yeah.
channel. Let her do her. You were always flip flopping on me in my own comments. So what does it matter? Tara, not happy. What? I was disrespectful? Terry, I don't have time for this mess. If you want to go your way, I understand. I wouldn't disrespect you, so that certainly wasn't the intention. I'm real. I say how I feel and mean what I say. People have tried to change that for 4 years. I'm me. If you think I would disrespect you, then maybe we aren't friends. Oh,
I'm sorry,
oh,
I had to get a tissue. I'm sorry.
so sad.
My heart just hurts for them too.
No one saw that coming at all. My goodness.
Not even the Hubble telescope. I can't even kiss my husband because I'm so sad right now.
Oh my god, they are meant for each other. They're gonna rip each other's heads off. It's just starting now, but they are fucking meant for each other.
Isn't that how the Black Widow starts though? They 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 get what they want from the other person and they eat their soul or eat
Right? Oh
their
my god,
body.
that's funny. Wolf, I was watching Mr. Black Wolf, and he was like going on a rant, and he said something about eating souls yesterday. So that's funny you just mentioned that. I told him if I don't see an AI short from him of him eating souls, I'm gonna be disappointed.
That would be cool. I would like to see that, like, just siphoning a soul from somebody's body. Just drink it up.
I know the Hubble telescope.
Like, is it
All right,
like
just a heads up, you
anybody with a
guys.
brain saw it?
My husband just got home, so the kids just ran in from playing outside and may be a little noisy just for a second.
What? How dare you have a family? What is wrong with you? You can't do that here. It's not family first here, bro. It's all about the content.
Yeah, and drama's content.
Yeah,
It's
but what would they
quiet.
do if they didn't fight? I mean, neither one of them have anything to talk about, really.
I don't know. I mean, I know Tira's MO. I don't really know what Tira. Well, she'd find a new community too. Tira will just go to another community and get her little in and make some friends, and everyone likes her at first, and then it goes to hell. That's what she does over and over again.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Because like, I've only known her to be where she is right now. Again, July 2023, but, I don't know. I've heard that she kind of goes in, swings in, chameleons the community, and then decimates it, causes a bunch of shit, fights,
Hmm.
and then is like, "Deuces." I've siphoned everything I can, content-wise, fan-wise, and, money-wise. I gotta go now. Gotta exit stage left.
I mean, that's what she did with the Jessica Kent people. She didn't know. She wasn't in that community. Other people like Nicole, Discovering Nicole and Wildflower, and Cindy a little bit too, like they all started talking about Jessica Kent when she became, a happening thing to talk about. And then Tira just wiggles her way in there. She got right up next, like personal, close to the people too.
Wow. Them some
So,
trusting people.
yeah. Okay, let's get this. I'm gonna start listening to this. I just fast forwarded to the part. So you guys, we're gonna be listening. Finally, I feel like we've been trying to do this forever.
It's been a
So
week and a day.
if you don't know, a week ago, there was a little
A
happenstance that
snafu.
happened, and it was snafu. So these are the rules, everyone. Okay, we are going to refer to people by their YouTube names and only their YouTube names. I don't care what they've done. If they're the most disgusting chick in the whole world, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna all be
Creator
respectful
names
in
only.
that one manner. Okay.
Creator names only.
So this is I call it the doxing stream, and I have all the timestamps. Thank you, Cindy. And I'm going to try to remember to skip over the doxes, okay? But this is the stream that Tira like lost her shit on, and then Nellie came up and spoke to Terry, and then she was really condescending and disrespectful and blah blah blah. So we're gonna get going. Do you have anything to say like regarding the stream before we get started?
Um, get
I know I'm putting you on the spot.
get out your bingo card, 'cause
Oh
you're gonna
god, we
need
should
it.
have made a bingo card.
Somebody on the back end made one. Jug sent to me. We got to get our YouTube big bingo card going.
We got rules now, y'all. And she
We are
will.
gonna
You're
play by the
exactly right. You're exactly right. I'm sure she'll get like in the never mind. That's mean. Never mind. I'm trying to be nice. Not really,
I
but that
stick
was
to
a
what
little
I
too
know, man.
mean.
I can't. I can't be a fake. Sorry.
Okay. I think when I did this before, the audio didn't work, but let's see. The audio is on. Okay. It's all the way up. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Just a
Hold on.
question. That Miss Tabitha lady, is that who Tara was learning nails from? Because that's a genuine question.
I have no idea.
Oh, so
When I
you don't know who
say
she is either?
I don't, because I've said this in a couple streams. When I said that I left Tira the fuck alone, did not care, did not follow, did not go to her channel for a very long time, I truly meant it. So I have no idea who that is.
Oh, I thought maybe that was the person who, was teaching her how to do it or whatever.
Could be. Did you hear that when I was playing it, by the way?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, Tira is about to hop up on panel.
Tira's going to be respectful, and
I'm gonna let her say what she needs to say.
Hi, mamas.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
Good. I had a really good Saturday. I guess Friday was like what every other day, but yesterday was really nice. Hung out with my boyfriend's family all day and night. It was so nice. It was so fun.
Nice.
So I would like to address the doxing, if you don't mind.
Yeah. No
I have a live stream scheduled for tomorrow, and I thought I had scheduled it for tomorrow until I realized I changed it for you, and then I'm like, oh, bitch, tomorrow. Okay. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow is when I'm going to go live. Anyway, and I don't want to talk about it on my channel. Like, I really mean it. I'm not going to like come over here and come on your panel and talk about shit every day. And like, I'm not going to do that. But like, at the end of the day, when your last name is on emails that are on community posts, and then your first name is out there, and then someone actually puts the two together, not doxing at all. Okay, it's not. Everyone has brains.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know, by literally the way she just explained it, what happened last week didn't happen.
I know, that's what I keep hearing from people.
You know, like I said, that wasn't that person's real name. It's not her real name. I know her real name. And you know what is a testament to that? Had I actually been doxing her this entire time, she would have been filing with YouTube, which she hasn't. And you know why? Because when you file a complaint with YouTube, you have to give your actual real name.
That is true. But
So
I'm still going to stand on what I say. I don't agree with Tira here at all, but it seems like her and a lot of her people, that's how they view it. So
I mean, it's kind of I think it carries over from what one community or one group of people feels is doxing, because if that's the case, then I mean, you know, you're just about doxing everybody. You know what I mean? And it be it inadvertently, on accident, you know, and this is not to bring another creator to task, but they regularly call their mod by their real name.
Yeah, I know a couple creators that do that.
And then they will like not even like, and then all you hear is, "That's my bestie. That's my best friend," in real life. But
Well,
you just
I just
doxed
want
your
to
best
make
friend in real life.
my stance clear so no one has to question it. If I just think that we should all just respect what we come on YouTube as. Maybe a couple people know our first name and maybe we get comfortable with like them saying it publicly, but if you don't want your first name shared and someone has to go and search and go to like another platform to find info, I think that's toxic. So
In some instances, I agree. Like right now, I'll tell you my first name. My first name is Sexy, but please don't call me that because I feel like other people will get jealous. But um, here's the thing, though: if you, let's just say your name is Anne Marie, okay, and I don't I don't know you as Anne Marie, but Cindy accidentally calls you Anne Marie, and then she says, "Oh, well, that was just a joke, like to try to, you know, like." I don't want to say throw people off the trail, but you get my point. But anybody with a, you know, you don't even have to be like highly technical or anything like that to go back and listen, because some of these people actually say their own names. So once it's done and you go back and you look at, like, let's just say Anne Marie's streams, and you look at her old streams where, you know, she might have started as like one of those unboxing channels and say, "Hi, this is Anne Marie and I'm here to open an Etsy box," or whatever. And then you see that they do, you know, that kind of content. Well, then you know their first name, and then all you have to do is, and I'm not being funny, but I mean, we did learn from another creator the best way to dox somebody is to reverse Google search pictures. So you can't cry that you've been doxxed when you wrote the dossier on how to dox and you videoed it and you proudly showed it. So when someone therefore does it to you, I don't think that's doxing. Like, and when you introduced yourself by name is even less of a dox.
Now, listen, it's not always so black and white, but I do agree with you there. I do think there may be an instance where someone's on the live and like someone walks in the room and says their
Exactly.
name. Now, that I don't think should be used against anyone, but If
No.
you used to come on and do streams saying your first name,
Hmm.
then you can't cry when people say your first name. I'm still not going to do it here because I will respect what you want to be called now.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
if you have that same name as your Instagram handle, I don't ever
Mm.
want to see you fucking crying that you're being doxxed. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what it is. I mean, literally that was an honest to God accident last week. If it was intentional, as I said, I am one of those people, I will happily clap my hands and tell you I did it. But that was accidental. I will um, give everybody a high five heads up. I will not. When the next church service happens this weekend, when we go get our CVS receipts, um, I don't plan on soft doing anybody. Like if it comes up in those texts, I'm not going to be as nice as you, and I'm because when I tell you I have over 300 screen grabs, there is not time to flower, literally put flowers over everything. The names are mentioned repeatedly over and over and over again, but they're names that you've already heard 100 times. I'll put it that way.
Understood. And that's where me and you as people and creators differ. And that's okay. I'm going to respect what you do on your platform. I may not agree with it, but it's not my channel. And then you come here and you respect mine. It's just that
Absolutely.
easy. So I don't want anyone grouping me in with popcorn. Like we are all our own
We're all that
people.
symbiotic thing again.
Yeah, like one being. I just want to say, so this, I'm going to read off two definitions. Doxing is the act of revealing personal information about someone online without their consent. Now, if you come online without your real name, your just a first name, that means that your intention was not to share your first name, which then means that it is personal information to you. And then someone is going and looking it up and sharing without your consent. That is doxing, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Now, I want Tira to listen really closely to this one, okay? Dox. Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. Typically, Tira. Got that? That is from Oxford. I ain't just pulling that out of fucking nowhere. I'm sick of her getting to decide what's malicious or not in her own fucking head. And then that's supposed to come down to, if it's a dox. You know what I mean?
Especially when people can prove that what was shared was not known information, not known to me, not known to you, not known to 90% of the people in this chat.
I never would have known. And I'm gonna be honest, at first I didn't even know Glitter's first name and I had no idea that she had shared it on her channel. So I'll apologize for calling that a dox. If she's okay sharing it, then that's her decision. But everything else after that, including Nellie's name, is not okay.
I didn't even
He
know
didn't.
her real name, to be honest. I didn't even know she
I
had a
didn't
real
either.
channel until the walking video she made, because that's how, obtuse I am to some things. I didn't even know she was I thought because you know yourself, you can't comment on a live stream unless you have a channel. So I was like, "Oh, she must have created a channel to comment on all of the BS that was being spread about her." But it didn't dawn on me, "Hey, look at the channel. It might have been there a while." You know what I'm saying? So until I had actually seen content, I didn't know she actually did content, but in my eyes, Nelly making a short or Nelly making the inspirational post or whatever he wants to put on his channel does not give you the right to say his full government name if we did
Not
not
at all.
know his full government name. And I
Not at
assumed
all.
his name was Nelly, like legit, just Nelly. Like I take it, what you tell me your name is. I
I
would
mean, as
never
far as I'm
challenge
concerned,
her on
it's
that.
Nelly and Glitter. Like that's what I
That's what
see.
I
So
still call
I
them
mean,
because that's all. I mean, I don't see the point in calling them anything but that because they've asked respectfully more than once to keep it to those names, and I think, in that aspect they should.
yep. All right, let's try to get through this. I got till 7:30. And we know how slow she talks. Did I speed them up yet? I did. Okay, just making sure.
Everyone is whole ass adults. And yeah, like they know that, okay, this is this person's first name. Oh, this is that person's last name. It's not doxing. You guys.
No. No, we didn't. You didn't, right, Popcorn? You just said you didn't. Everyone in the chat. Did you guys all know their first and last name? Because I certainly.
Yep. To be honest, in that stream, when she said it the first time, I thought she was talking about somebody else. I'm not even lying. I was like, damn.
I just want to see from the chat. I mean, and that even so, I said it before. If one person knew their real name, it doesn't make it okay for all 54 other people here to know their real name.
True.
So, yeah.
Like that fake outrage is redonkulous. I also want to address Steph TXMA's doxing claim. Okay. I have never in my lifetime ever doxed a single soul on the internet, ever in my life. Don't even know how, don't know what to do, none of the things, don't know how to find you, right? So I've never done that. Tira has never doxed anybody. But what I cannot control and what I am not going to address 4 years later anymore, okay, is the fact that I did not dox Steph TXMA. Her claim, okay, I need everyone to be logical now, okay? Her claim is that Tira knew her first and last name, which at the time, because I think she's put up paperwork. I don't know. I guess it don't even matter. But like at the time, like her first and last name was not on the internet, like or on YouTube like that, right? And somebody made an account with her real name, went in my comment section, okay, my comment section with Steph's real name and made a comment. Anybody who is a creator on YouTube, if you tell me that you check every single motherfucking notification and comment that comes through your phone, you're a goddamn liar. And I don't care if you have 100 subscribers. You can't do it. I've tried it. I like to think I'm Superwoman. I try to keep up with the shit pretty fucking well. I didn't see it. Doxing is a federal crime. Okay, it's a federal.
Isn't it amazing how like both her and Terry can just pretend to turn a blind eye, and we're all just supposed to be stupid enough to believe it? Like they don't see it.
So I got two things on that. First of all, I don't like the other creators she's talking about. I just don't for my own reasons, not associated with anybody else's issues with her, for my own reasons.
No comment.
But you clearly did, I watched the video where she literally shows how Tara did it. But by Tara's own words right there, do you remember in last Sunday's church session where I showed the receipt of Shitty getting up in Sarah's grill about the fact that I dropped their names in her chat and she didn't delete them. So by your own admission, your friends are full of crap because that's not doxing. Because she didn't have time to check her thing. She was at a family function. So you basically just called your own friends liars.
Well, that's something else all of them have in common. It's just whatever
They lie
need to
like
push
rugs
at
on
the
a
time.
floor, bro.
They talk out of both sides of their fucking ass. They want to have it all ways whenever it suits them, and it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you can't have it all your way all the time. This ain't McDonald's.
Burger King. Burger King, have it your way.
I thought it was McDonald's. I don't eat fast food.
My kids sing this freaking song all the time. BK, have it your way.
You better get out your debit card.
You know, it's really funny. I swear to God. Honey, didn't you just come home with Burger King? Mm-hmm. He just came home with Burger King. I swear to God.
Honey, where's Bliss's Burger King?
No, I don't eat that shit.
I can't even stand the smell of it.
I just want to read what Glitter said before we move forward. She has known me for 10 years by my street name and has never called me by my nickname on YouTube. Calls me Glitter. But my husband's name flew off her lips. Wow. And I just, go ahead.
It's two things. One, it's just she has excuse after excuse after excuse for how and why it happened. But every time I see Glitter's name, and this is no offense to Glitter, I just immediately think back to the live that Terry's hiding now. But by the way, FYI, I have those screenshots of the rug list that someone takes. And she literally goes, "Ooh, that screen name just gives me the ooh." Like, what? Why does "Glitter Me Softly" give you the oohs?
I
What is it
think
about?
everything that she dislikes, like even the tiniest bit, gives her. I mean, she doesn't even like you talking.
No, they said that was Shitty that said that.
Oh, that,
Yeah,
well,
about Glitter's
that's
name.
not
She's like, "There's
surprising.
just there's just something about the name that gives me the icks," and I was like, "What?"
That's so weird.
Right? I'm like, "It's not." I thought it was a cute name. I was like, "That's so sexy." Like, so, is that how she talks to Nelly?
I thought it was a
So
cute little
fun.
screen name too. I mean,
So
it's so
she
fucking
just
weird.
she gotta get her panties out of her wad.
Yeah, I just don't think she has room to say fucking anything with the shit that she said about you and your family. I so
And I'm being honest with you, and I'm an honest person. I'm not done with her yet. I'm not done with any of them yet. I will, and I'm 100% going to say it. So snip it, clip it, get your pads, get your pens. Other than the fact I'm 55, that you guys already know that, I'm going to
mhm,
dox them over and over and over and over till I'm done doxing them. I'm just being honest with you. So if that offends you, every stream that I have on my channel, you probably might want to skip, or I'll give you the timestamps and you can skip over it, because you're not going to call what you called me and my husband and my kids and my granddaughter and get away with it. It's just
mhm.
not a thing in this neighborhood. Not here in Overland Park. Nope.
I just wanna say I'm really sick of all the people that are blaming Glitter and Nelly, saying that they chose to come on YouTube,
Yeah,
so
right.
that outs them. Do you guys really think that, like, people from Tira's real life don't follow her and didn't already know who they were? Just
I
asking.
it's like
Like
you told lies about them, you spread lies about them, you said you wanted to M them. And somebody warned them, and they came to defend themselves, and now because they came to defend themselves, they're the bad guys? I don't get that.
you'll never convince me of that, so they can
Like,
stop trying.
like, make it make sense.
And I was under the assumption I don't were they warned?
I think Roadhog posted it, if I understand correctly. Roadhog posted it, and I don't remember the details of how they saw it, but Roadhog posted it, and, then I think he said, "Contact me if you want more information," or something, paraphrasing here, not 100%. And said, "Hey, I'll send you what you need to protect yourself," because she was just not even, it wasn't even veiled threats. It was legit, like straight out. I'm having H aside
Mhm,
thoughts about illing an entire family. And it
mhm,
wasn't it wasn't just like Glitter and Nelly. When you say an entire family, you're talking about children, you crazy ass.
mhm.
What is wrong
But
with you?
someone warning them, because I thought that they were, like, scrolling and saw, like, something from Roadhog, but that could have been after someone had already warned them, and thank God someone had the balls to do that,
Yeah, I don't know
because who
how they got
knows?
the whole thing. I only know of, what I've heard on, the channels and stuff, was that he replayed it and said, "Here she is at somebody's house that she just went to," and I don't even think she was there a week or whatever, and she was already talking snap and absolutely friggin' did that, and then,
See, yep, this is what I thought, because I thought Glitter said this before. She said, "We turned on YouTube and Roadhog's video came up. He was talking about Tyr, talking about the family she lives with. We listened and then emailed him."
yeah, see, he had made a video on it, and he was talking about it saying, "This is not okay," like, yeah, she was off her rocker,
Yeah. So
but
no
that's
one
the
warned
freaking
them. I mean, you got like people you're online, you know how the algorithm works, right? Like
unfortunately.
I just walk up to my husband's phone sometimes and I'm just like dogs, adoption, mini poodles, doodles. Like Tara could have just been speaking on a live or just in general, walking by any of their phones, and then when they open YouTube, like shit is gonna come up. It's just how it works. And if you don't believe that yet, you're crazy. Because I
Oh,
was
no, your phone eats
thinking of
crap, son.
vacuum cleaners, thinking. and they started coming up in ads, okay?
I'm not even joking. Jug said that to me the other day. She said she had went to the store and she wanted this like lip stuff,
Mhm.
chapstick stuff, whatever you call it. And she said, I never even mentioned it. I never texted anybody and told them I bought it, and then it popped up on my phone.
Yep, it happens to us all the time.
It's creepy as hell, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, let's try to get through this. All right, there's a docs coming up soon, like 2 minutes.
Federal officer of the law came to my fucking house, right? Whatever. And was like, yo, you doxed Steph, right? By the time they leave my house, I'm not going to leave in handcuffs. Number one, doxing is malicious. Number two, nobody can prove that Tira made an account with Steph's real name. Number three, it's not doxing when you're on a public platform and people find you elsewhere. We see how well people can dig into other people.
If that's the case, Tara, then nothing is doxing. But
By
she
her
does
mentality.
realize that, right?
By the mentality she just used, nothing is doxing.
If doxing isn't when you go look someone up and bring it to another platform, and there's no doxing, you fucking idiot. Like,
That's correct.
But yous want to believe that Tira, who has no idea how to even look anybody up, is out here doing shit to find people's fucking real names and making accounts and making comments. And you know what? I doxed her because I left it there. You know what I did? I replied to it because I didn't recognize the fucking name.
Okay.
That's it. Now, if you don't mind, unless you have questions or whatever, you can ask me whatever if you want to.
What a
I'll let
gracious.
you continue. I do have a question. But we'll see if
Go
it's
ahead, because the next one I'm going to be real short, quick, and to the point, and then I can jump off this panel, girl.
So in your recent video, Nelson, his full name.
even Terry doxes.
Technically, Terry doxed him first.
Yeah. And then after this, she says, "Oh, I'm going to refer to him as Nelly."
He prefers to be referred to as Nelly from now on. I can't.
I can't either. But Popcorn, I'm the hypocrite, and I allow doxing.
I'm telling you, the standards
Right?
rules for thee and
You
not
can't-
for me.
You can't win. You can't win.
And last name was doxed. I don't condone doxing. That was a full dox.
Do you know that the pigs posted emails from him with his last name on it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. That's how I was able to see what Nelson was emailing him. So I don't think, because I didn't even realize I did it, even in editing. I didn't even realize I did it. And now that it's being called out, I have to assume the only reason I would do that is because I knew that everybody knew his name. So if they know his name's not.
All right, that's where I have to move forward because she's about to dox him. And Small Fry, I know you came in a little late, so when we're done, just listen to the beginning. And looks like Terry and Tira are no longer.
Well, no, they have one scheduled for tonight, don't they, hon?
They have one scheduled. I thought it was just Terry. Is it both of them?
I'm 99 that it's both of them.
Wow. Well, I guess Terry's going to get her public. Of course, Terry's going to give her a public spectacle because it benefits them both.
Content farming.
Yeah, I just see it say, "Let's catch up." Open panel. I don't see anything about Tira.
Well, let's see if it's open when I stay up tonight.
Doubt it. I won't be viewing or staying up. So you speak for me. Unless you dox, then it's not speaking for me.
If you are nice, you speak for me. If you speak the truth, don't speak for me.
Here I go picking and choosing now, just like that.
It's not Tara's birthday, Pixie. It wasn't her birthday the 14th.
I have no idea. You want to hear something funny real quick? So when we were cool, me and Tira, this was probably one of her first like birthday gift, Amazon, whatever. And I had actually bought her a gift. Now my my credit card that I use for like anything YouTube related, it's not my actual like bank card. Like I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
So I actually did not I didn't put money on it. So I bought her the gift, and then a couple days later is when she, like, our whole fallout or whatever happened. And then literally that same day that she like turned and start whatever, I get an email from Amazon saying like insufficient funds. And I was like, that is the fucking universe right there.
That's the universe trying to save you $20, bro.
Oh, that made me so happy. That was funny. All right. Where are we at here? We're at 15:01, so we gotta go. Jesus God, there is so many doxes in the next 2 minutes, y'all. So you're just gonna have to bear with me as I go forward. I'm about to just skip all this, but we kind of got to hear it.
Apparently, RH blurred out the email address.
Say it again.
He's saying that RH blurred out the email address.
You did.
Okay, well, I've seen it somewhere. So, like, I mean, do I take screenshots and shit? No. And I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, you've been friends with them. You've seen it somewhere. Like, you know it. It's not just that you've seen it.
Right now, if I would have caught it, I wouldn't have left it in there. It literally rolled off of my tongue. I didn't do it for I could say his first and last name.
There's about to be another dox right here. All right, there's literally in the next 45 seconds, she doxes his full name 3 more times. So we're gonna just scroll to right there. And then there's 2 more still coming up.
That's what it is.
Okay. Just calm it down a little bit, Kira.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about because I'm sitting my fat ass down by the music. Oh, that's why I'm yelling. Hold on, let me get away from the
Only
music.
true statement said, fat ass.
That's why she's yelling though, y'all, because she's by the music.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
When you guys listen to the stream in full and actually listen to her during this part, she is fuming. She is not yelling because she's next to music. She is so angry.
Is it possible? No problem. Is it possible for you to take down the video? That's what the chat is asking.
I mean, of course I can take down the video.
Okay. Will you?
Yeah, I'll take the video off right now. I'll fucking do it while I'm on here.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if that video's up there as long as they heard it.
I think we might have lost her.
That would be tragic.
Okay, just let me get. Yes, it's just going to stop, Millie.
It's private.
Thank you, Kira.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, like I really just didn't even know that was big. I'm so sorry. I was yelling. I was sitting by that damn speaker and I shouldn't have been. I was getting a cigarette.
Exactly that.
But yeah, like because I'm not even angry. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, no, it was never my intention to do that. But like facts are facts, Jack. And we're not going to pretend like logic isn't a thing. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to pretend like
it was never her intention, but she just did it 4 times and she's about to do it 2 more times in like 2 minutes. It was never her intent. Oh, and she had it in a video. Okay.
I'm tired of the fake outrage. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying? Everyone, oh my God, Tira did. But Tira wouldn't even do those things. And there's a reason that I continue to say out of my mouth and you people clip it, right? I do not do gross pig shit. I would never dox anybody. Prove it. And until you can prove it.
Tira, you pee on people's couches. You pee on. My husband is looking at me like I'm crazy. Honey, she was staying at these people. I'm going to tell them real quick. She was staying at these people's home who went to Florida and brought her back to Chicago and let her stay at their home. And she literally was on her phone on their couch and peed. And all she did was move over to the other side of the couch. He's speechless. He typically is speechless during this kind of shit.
Sounds like my husband.
He just shook his head and yeah.
There is no doxing.
Okay, so for me personally, I didn't hear it. I was informed.
And look at this person's comment on the screen. And I've called this person out before. Even they're saying they would have no clue who they were if it was not for Tira. Because look, even if Roadhog did show, which he didn't, they don't follow Roadhog. Regardless, the audio recording was illegal. She's lucky she took that down.
Formed by Euphoria, actually, that I needed to look.
Actually, yeah, good job, Terry, because you could have saved your friend here, asking her to take it down. I am shocked she actually said yes, but I think
take
she
it down,
knew.
though. She only privated it. She can put it back up at any time.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure. Either way, though, it's gone from everyone's view. So
For now.
Good, yeah, for now. Good job there, Terry. Good try.
Because it might have been on my stream. And then I went through like all of them and I couldn't find it. And then I asked someone in my comments where it was, and they gave me the timestamp to your video. So I hadn't even put together.
See, and unfortunately, that's something that kind of just happens, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to talk about somebody, and because.
And she's about to dox him here again. Mama. Never my intention is a linguistic tell of deflection. Then she tried to deflect again, saying someone else does first, which is irrelevant. This right here is exactly what Terry does all the time. She's tried it a zillion times in my chat. She does it in comment sections. This is her MO every time. So now you all know that. So when you go have a little reply back and forth with Miss Terry, she says she's not going to do that anymore, but we'll see. know that this is her MO and call her out. Everyone screenshot this comment. Terry can't because she doesn't know how to screenshot, apparently.
Hey, check your IG. I just sent you a beauty. You're welcome. Right. Don't spit water on the floor.
Oh God, I gotta pee. It's gonna make you pee.
Don't do it on the couch. I'm just saying.
I'm in my son's computer chair.
Well, your son's gonna be very upset if you do that.
I'll look at it 1 second. I'm just gonna come forward. We'll start here.
If anyone feels any kind of way about it, they already know who yous are. You don't have to worry about no one looking into you. There's plenty of Nelson Sosas in this motherfucking Chicago.
God damn it. Well, Cindy, we missed one. No, actually, shit. I thought it was 24. Well, there we go again. God damn it. Now I'm gonna have to do some editing. Fuck. I'm gonna have to figure that one out afterwards, y'all. But can you believe this? But she doesn't dox everyone. She doesn't dox. Never. She doesn't do that gross pig shit. She doesn't pee on sofas.
Roaches.
She doesn't bring roaches to people's homes.
Leave Coke cans and cigarette butts everywhere.
Oh my God, that's funny. I saw that sock account.
That's me.
It is you? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh, everybody knows about OnlyHands. That's my hand porn account.
All I see is the @ I just see Glitter's couch. The @ is Glitter's couch.
Jugs told me my hands were so nice that I started a channel for my hands. So we joke funny. Like, instead of OnlyFans, OnlyHands. But don't get too excited now. I don't, just put lotion on for everybody.
I think in Mad Nutter's video this morning, I said prayers for Glitter's couch.
Right?
Hey, Glitter's couch.
Oh, that one's not me. That one's not me. I thought you were talking about the other one. The OnlyHands is me, but Glitter's couch is we should start a GoFundMe because it's irreparably harmed. So
I honestly wouldn't be against that. That's a biohazard at that point, and I would have to dispose of it. And I would have already started one for them for their fucking orphan bill.
No, definitely.
No, fairy godmother, it's beyond a cleanse. Like, I don't even think a priest could help with that.
I think they threw it away. If I understood correctly, somebody said they threw it away, unless I misunderstood.
I fucking hope so. All right.
I think they need to worry about other things in life, not about like their name being said on YouTube as if they'd never be found out. Because like once you get on YouTube, everybody looks into you. And like
no, they don't. I have never looked into anyone. The closest, and I'm just going to be straight up, the closest thing I've came to looking into someone was putting someone's name in a search engine on Facebook. And it was someone who passed away. And I didn't go doing that. I wanted to see the tributes. And I'm not upset or mad that I did that. I'm really glad I did because I needed to see that. That is the closest thing I've ever gone to real life. I'll just be honest. Not everyone. Hey, Pixie, have you looked up people's info? Because Tier says everyone does it. I highly doubt Pixie has looked up anyone's info. I know for a fact Cindy has never looked up anyone's info. I bet you 90% of the people in this chat have never looked up anyone's info. You're wrong, Tara. You just say shit. You spew nonsense just to push your agenda. You're fucking wrong.
That has already happened, and they can go on to find other things to worry about. And, as far as, that's the last thing I want to say, as far as, them coming to look for me yesterday, better luck next time. I mean, what do I say? And that's the.
Do you remember the live Tara was on before this one on Terry's?
Mm-hmm.
Where she said, and Glitter, I ain't seen you. All fucking gangster.
I've been waiting.
I ain't seen you. And now it's, well, I heard you came. Better luck next time.
It's everything with a T for me. That's what gets me. Everything with a T at the end.
T's and Z's.
Like,
Because that's the cool gangster way. But seriously, it's so funny how it flips when Glitter actually goes, hey, I'm heading down, even does a little short.
mm-hmm.
And then Tara's like, better luck next time, because her ass fucking ran.
I literally heard a log drop the minute Glitter said she was on her way. Tara dropped the log and ran. She was like, shit, gotta go. She was like that Wile E. Coyote there when he's chasing Roadrunner.
Yeah. Where like the feet are going before like they move. Like that's how fucking fast.
Yep. I gotta get out of here. I gotta beat feet. Gonna get my ass beat.
The end of that. I'm not talking about it on my channel. I'm not going to talk about it over here. This ain't the Glitter and fucking Nelson show, and I ain't doing it. So I guess, yeah.
We're going to say Nelly. He wants to go by Nelly.
I don't have to say his name ever again.
Okay, so Diana is saying you did an interview with your full name years ago.
And it was found on the internet, right? And like, because I'm on the internet, it's the same way Jugs was doxed, right? But no, she was found on TikTok. Just like me, I have a Twitter account from 12, 13, 14 years ago. I don't get to pretend that Twitter account doesn't exist. Right. I was very upset when people found it. Very upset, very embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I talked so much different then and, had called out for, saying things that I shouldn't have been saying and all the things, right?
You know what she was saying, right, Popcorn?
Mm-hmm.
She was dropping those N-bombs like no tomorrow because she thought that she had an in and that she was allowed. The same way she thinks she's Puerto Rican by injection.
That, oh man, that gets me every time. I'm waiting for her to draw the teardrop under her eye because that would solidify the real for me. Because I don't believe she's a gang member unless she has a teardrop under her eye. Because that's that's the way she's always saying it.
I wouldn't put it past someone like her and doing. She would totally get a face tattoo.
I'd be more than willing to give her one with a hammer.
In a video game.
Yeah, get it on alive for you guys.
But like, I can't pretend that that's not out there and then go on to make a YouTube channel and get supporters. And I mean, it kind of comes with the territory, dude. Like everybody gets doxxed eventually.
Right.
There's a.
That's not true. I don't like the all-encompassing, how she says everyone. It's not true. It's just her words and language is so over the top just for effect. It's all fake. It's all facade. You know?
only get that angered and that showy and that loud when you're wrong. If you're right, you could have had a civilized conversation just like we're having right now and say, you know what? I effed up. I said his real name. I won't do it again. I'm not only going to make that stream private, that video private, I'm going to delete it right now. But
Never.
not Tara. she's got to yell like some kind of wild animal, like on display, so that she can get attention. And then she put it on private so that the next time she's pissed off at Glitter or Nelly, she'll post it again.
Mm-hmm.
Just, and I hate to use this as an example, just like the video of her kid that mysteriously made an appearance when she needed money, and all
Mm-hmm.
the ass pats and all that stuff. And everybody's proved that she sent it out to Shitty, and that one was the one who spread it.
Yep. And it
So
took a while before someone actually bit on that, because she emailed it to quite a few people.
see, now that's what gets me is like, I thought, the shit that I received in an email about Marissa and her family was bad. I mean, it was bad, but you know what I mean. But to knowingly spread stuff about a kid, like, that's supposedly your friend, but because you want to get some drama going and you want to start some stuff, I'm gonna have to opt out of that.
I'm going to be honest, I'm going to leave that one for someone else to touch, because if I ever really get into that, I'm going to get really pissed off.
I've never even seen
Disgusting.
the original video, none of it, to be honest. I came in on the tail end of that, I think. Like, I made my YouTube pop in, no joke intended, but at the tail end of what was already in motion. Like, it was already the pity me, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, we gotta take up for terror, blah, 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 blah," and I was like, gonna stay out of that. Had nothing to do.
I'm not that I wasn't taking up for Tira, but I was in that live, the first one, and I was one of the very few people saying how wrong I thought it was. So for a couple weeks, like I just don't agree. I didn't agree with that at all, But then to find out after all that and me sticking to my guns and doing what I think is right, that Tira was behind that video getting reacted,
Mhm.
no. So that's why it's a little personal for me, because when it comes to like kids and stuff, I don't fuck around. So I'm gonna leave it to someone else, because I know I will lose it.
Oh, that's why I'm so adamant that I'm not done with them until, you know, I'm done with them for what they said about my kids and me. That's not well, you could say what you want
Hmm.
about me because I am on
Hmm.
YouTube. I am the person putting myself out there open for criticism, comments, and all the other things. My kids, my granddaughter, my husband are not. And that's not, they're not going to be the source of internet fodder for a bunch of perverted crap stirrers who have nothing to do, so they're gonna win the AFO, the FAFO award, fuck around
Yeah.
and find out award.
Yeah, and you know what? After what was said on you and your family, I'm not gonna fault you for a fucking thing. You do what you gotta do.
What gets me is it's not even about the rape stuff, to be honest. Grape, I'm sorry, grape. It's not even about that because, again, and today is my son's birthday, so happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to your son. I heard you say that
You
this
know,
morning.
because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be a mommy, first of all. But you know, you took something that you thought would trigger me and you know traumatize me more, but you're 39 years too late. you you can't you can't steal something from me that I have already given away. You know what I mean? I've already given anything to that, but the fact that you're actually traumatizing other people who have been through it by the stupidity of
Hmm.
what you're saying. So just because, you know, small fry doesn't say I was assaulted, doesn't mean that when you say the stupid things you're saying to me, it doesn't affect her or him. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
don't know who is behind the avatar or how you're affecting them. So when you're saying something like that, that's not cool. Or even the pedophile stuff that they were saying. Some of these people could have been the victim of that type of assault. You know what I mean? And that's
Absolutely.
what gets me is you're gross, like you're a scumbag human being. Gonna get an education.
I've been sitting here listening to you and trying to figure out how to politely say what I want to say, but Glitter just said it all. I admire you for your decision. like truly to the core. Serious, and it's
The one I
Popcorn's
think
son's
you're talking
birthday.
about, they're really, to be honest, if it's the one I think you're talking about, which was whether to
Yeah, you don't have to
uh,
say it.
go
Mm-mm.
there or not, or
Yeah.
and let it enter or not enter was not even an option for me because
Mm-hmm.
um,
It wouldn't have been for me either.
the
I
only thing
understand.
I do regret, and I've said it, and I'm sure other people have heard it, is because of the way it happened and the way that I was tormented, and he had physically assaulted me, he tried to choke me, he tried to drown me, he tried to kill me and my son, he tried to kill me, my son, and my husband, so it wasn't just what he did to me physically, it's what he did to us emotionally, mentally. I lived under aliases for probably 15 years, because he would, until he died, he would literally keep this up. And it's the fact that I didn't go to the doctor because I think at 16 years old, you don't realize or you don't comprehend. And now that every woman in here has had a child, they can grasp what I'm about to say is you don't understand what's involved in having a baby. So I never went to the doctor. I never told my parents. My parents found out the night I had my son. I never told anybody I was even pregnant because I was so afraid of what would happen, that my father would go to jail, for going after the person who did it, and that I would lose my father. My father had almost died right before the assault even happened. And it was the whole perfect storm. So I operated much like any other victim, that if I don't acknowledge it, it didn't happen. And all that time, I didn't realize my son could have died. I could have died. I had preeclampsia. I had so many things wrong with me, and I didn't even know it. So those are the things that I regret about the whole thing. The
Mm-hmm.
the child mentality that I was dealing with
But you
from
were
the
a child.
but I just every day every day, knock on wood that my son is still here. He's healthy. He's
Yeah.
39 today. Yes, shitty. Get your abacus out. He's 39. And, it just, for them to want to take away that from him, I will, excuse my French, but I'll fuck you from here to next week before I let you
Mm-hmm.
take the fact that that boy is living and he's healthy and he's alive and he's thriving. You can say what you want about the assault. You can put spin anything you want on it, but the fact that he's alive is the biggest miracle I've ever seen in my life.
So you shared all that before,
Yeah, I
and they
we
still
had
did what
talked
they
about it.
did
Yeah,
and weaponized. That is.
and said I was sleeping with
Mm.
druggies, and then she posted that short by Meatloaf about dashboard lights. See, she thinks these things are lost on me because I'll laugh at them, but they're never lost. They're never lost. Until I'm done with them, I'm not done with them. I'm just being honest. And I, again, am honest at sometimes my own detriment, but I am not done. I will drag them from one end of the United States to the other. I will call everybody's employee. I will call everybody's fucking home. I don't care. I am just being honest. So the people who live in apartments, I would probably check with your management pretty soon. Just a heads up. It's been a busy week.
Oh Jesus, I'm gonna leave that for yours, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But and again, I'm not gonna judge you because I don't know. I've never been in any of the position that you've been in right now. I don't know. I can't even like put a thought into it because I just don't know until that's done to you. Yeah.
I mean, to do the things that they do and try to get away with it is disgusting enough, but to try to justify it, like, oh,
Exactly.
Saturday when you come to church, baby, there's a great sermon coming. Oof.
Oh, I saw Pastor Dean in here earlier. Pastor Dean, we're gonna need you.
Oh, we all may need a what do they call it? An exorcism by the end.
I'll bring my sage.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have to have sage. You're gonna need rosemary thyme. You're gonna need the three wise men. We're gonna need everybody Saturday.
All
Definitely.
right, so there's only a little bit of tear left, and then is that Nelly that comes up?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to two-part Nelly. We're gonna have to two-part this because I got to be off
They
in
don't get done
15
dragging
minutes.
him.
And I think he deserves his own actually separate live, anyways, because he was probably the most respectful man. Like don't think I've
Really
ever
good person
listened
with
to
me.
someone more respectful.
And he even like I think he called her ma'am, and like legit was like super polite to her.
I'm talking like a
Better man than
1950s
me.
gentleman,
Yes.
respectful. Like I pictured him in a hat and a bow tie while he was talking, like it was that kind of respect. So the way that Terry went after him after he got off too, like she was so disgusting. So yeah, that's a lot. That's
She's
actually
done
more
that
than
every
fucking
time.
Tara.
It's not just that time. She's done that every time he's went up there. Is she'll wait for him to to drop down and either exit, the chat or whatever, and then she talks shit about him
Hmm.
immediately.
Well, it's the same with, I mean, like I said, birds of a feather. Remember what Tara did to that man that walked over to check on her?
Oh my God. She said, "Get away from me. Get out of my face. I don't even like him." Like,
But she was so
thank God he
nice when
even
he
talked
walked
to you.
up. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, well, thank you. And then walk away. I don't even like him. They're the same people. Just Tara actually is the backbone.
I can't with her.
Terry thought she had Tara's backbone. And she was mistaken.
The problem is,
I don't know.
it's you can't. Terry, you could literally try to help Terry, okay, and say, Terry, why don't you just walk away from bringing her up there and do whatever content you're interested in? Like she talked about some game nights and all this crap. Why even continue the Tara content? Be it commenting on it, defending yourself against it. Just move on. Do whatever it is you say you wanted to go in whatever direction it was with your channel. Why even keep entertaining it? Why keep bringing it back? Why keep
Popcorn.
inviting her? It doesn't make sense.
Popcorn, have you listened to a live when she's just alone?
Yes, I did.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
get through it?
no, ma'am.
You
12 minutes in, the minute they started talking about TV
paint
shows, I
dry.
was like, deuces.
Paint dry. That's all I'm gonna say. Like she
Paint
needs it.
dry and grass grow.
She needs it. I mean, and I got she's supposedly going live tonight. So I guess we'll see if she sticks to what she says. She says she's done. She says she's her new community post, she's blocked people and moving on, and she's done with the drama and the back and forth. So let's see.
I can't. I'm telling you, I'm going to stay awake. I will take one for the team, and
Thank you, because I will not.
I will watch it. I may have to use toothpicks like they do in the cartoons to keep my eyes open, but I promise I'll try.
JJ, that was December 2023. And here she is now on the opposite end. She's a creator doing the same shit. So she was going to be a sub that walked away from all this shit, but no, instead she does the complete opposite and she turns into a creator that does all this shit.
But she says she only became a creator because she was being attacked for being a sub.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like,
I mean,
what?
listen, y'all.
Make it
If
make
if
sense.
for people who don't know Terry, I have seen her around for the past like year and a half. She is in every comment section of everyone's fucking videos and lives. And I'm talking like different communities too. Like she is everywhere. So, and some of the shit she says, I've showed you guys my last live. It is fucking foul.
She's
No
like
one's
the eternal
attacking
pick-me
her.
girl. You notice
She
that?
she cannot have a back and forth.
She's like,
There's
pick
no like
me.
discord. There's no calm, respectful. She's got to get nasty, or then she says, if you give her criticism, you're attacking her. I cannot converse with someone like that.
I went honestly, the night she quote challenged me to a live, okay, I did not intend on going up and arguing with her. Because if
Oh,
you
I
ask
know.
Jugs will tell you, I invited Coley, I invited her, Shitty, and the other ones to come up and have a one-on-one. And
Coley never will. by the way.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just had to say
that was a no. She opted. She made every excuse in the book, but she said to me, "Will it be just me and you?" And I said, "If that's what you want." I was like, I didn't plan on having a group, up there, but if you want the boys choir, I can bring them, but whoever you want up there. And she's like, "Well, no, I just want to make sure it's just going to be me and you." And I was like, "I don't need anybody to fight my battles. I'm a big girl. I'm quite capable of fighting my own stuff." I said, "They can all, you can have whoever you want in the chat. Again, I don't block anybody. You may get timed out if you cross the line by one of the subs. I can't, the subs have been told if you feel like it's crossing the line for other people in the chat, then block them or, time them out. Because it's not only me, it's the other people in the chat that have to see it. And again,
Mhm.
you may be triggering somebody else's trauma.
Mhm.
And I was willing
We
to have
don't
a
care about that.
conversation with her. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
And she just opted out of everything. And then she, 4 days in a row, "I'm going to do a live. We're going to do a live tonight," blah, 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 and never did
Mhm.
it. And I was like, you know what? Screw you.
There's popcorn. Like I said before, I've been around a long time. There's no conversing with someone like this. It's not going to happen the way you thought it would go down.
I was just looking to put something to bed, but
I know. I know.
you wanted to keep it awake. Now you're going to life regret for it, because that's
Mhm.
what opened up that whole live that night that started this whole thing.
Yep.
So,
Yep. All right, we're going to do a quick palate
mhm.
cleanser and then finish this. Hi, Skippy. Skippy says, "Hey, everyone. Sorry to interrupt. If you have clear skies, look west. You can see the comet. If you have binoculars, you can watch it twirl like mad. Red and green and gold and blue. Incredible." That's really
I saw
fucking cool.
the
So
Northern Lights
let's
the other night. It was beautiful.
I don't know if I'll be able to see that from Baltimore, but I will certainly go look.
I think it was visible to almost the whole U.S. at one point.
Oh wow. All right, well let's finish this. I'm gonna walk outside.
Yeah.
There's a footprint all over the internet from all of us.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, if I could turn back time, my full name wouldn't be
Right.
out here.
Me neither.
Pixie is just wondering if you've read the comments, because she asked several times to take it down.
Okay. Well, no, I haven't taken the
Nelly.
time to go look at the comments, so I did it now. It's private. Does it matter? Does it matter? It's done.
Yeah, are we good with that, Pixie? It's down
Right.
now.
Like, I'm not here to please people. I'm not. They seen it. I'm good with it. All their friends seen it. They got it all screen recorded. I got to get it off my chest. I could give a fuck if it's there or not.
Okay, JJ, I understand that. I've asked her now to
JJ,
stop
round of applause.
saying his name, and she's agreed to.
Okay, you know what? I don't know him as Nelly. Nobody calls him Nelly. That's the fucking
Terry, you said his name first. Shut up.
problem. I'm not doing this on purpose. For real. Nobody calls him that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off of here. I really have said everything that I need to say, and I don't want to, because I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear to God. Yeah, that's not what anyone calls him. So it's not like I'm going against the grain here on purpose. I wouldn't do that to you, Terry. I just wouldn't. So yeah, I'm okay, baby. So I'm gonna drop from here. I'm gonna continue listening, and everybody in the chat that I fucks with. Okay, very specific. I can't see you because I cannot find my glasses or MIA. So
everyone that kisses her ass is allowed to communicate with her.
I can't even watch chat, but I will go back and look at it when I can find them. Bye, Terry Lynn. Thanks for having me up here, babe.
Have a good night.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's about all I can take of either of them, honestly, anyway. So what? But shit, with Pop, we talked so much, we only made it 25 minutes. I think most of this part is just her, like, trying to, like, keep it going and talk, and it started to get really boring, I think, right before Nelly came up.
That's why she invited Nelly up.
Yeah, we'll just skip to Nelly. So we'll start here next time. Any final thoughts? And make sure I'm gonna drop your channel. Do you have that live set up yet?
I'm not gonna set it up in a little bit. Oh wait, no, did I? Oh, I did a poll because I was waiting for everybody to,
That's right.
to let me know. So we're gonna do it Saturday afternoon because Sunday's family day. People like to be with their kids and do all the family things on Sunday. So barring my granddaughter staying, which she usually drags her feet and to stay with Nana. She's like, "I gotta stay with Nana. I love Nana." But probably because it tends to run long, I'm thinking like 1:30. Saturday afternoon.
All right, that could work. Me and Cindy are actually going live at
I saw that,
11:30.
but
So
you know what?
that is
Then why don't we do
perfect.
2 then? Because that way you guys don't have to rush. Because that's about that lady, right?
Yeah.
The one that's
Yeah.
in heaven.
And me
Yeah.
and Cindy can definitely talk. That yeah, no, what you're right.
No, this way because you have your hello and all that time and greeting and all that crap. So I don't want to rush anybody. So 2:30. That way everybody has time to come in because I think that's going to be a heavy subject that everybody is going to have opinions on. So
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Stanley Cup just shared your channel. So you
oh,
guys
thank
look
you.
out for the live that's about to be scheduled Saturday afternoon. And then here, this is mine and Cindy's live. It's already scheduled Saturday at
Trying
11:30.
to figure out
So
how to do a cool opening with the music and everything. I just
yeah, that's funny you said that because I was thinking about that earlier. I'm
and
not that technical yet.
me neither. Like I figured the countdown out, go me. That's why I'm gonna have to go to StreamYard because I don't know if it's because I pay for that crap. So there should be something on there that should tell me how to do it because I would love
Yeah,
to.
I was just gonna start doing some like YouTube research, honestly. Like I was looking at
Even
how
the
to
thing
do
you did the
easy
other day,
thumbnails and
the meme you did, the
oh, the
TikTok.
short.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I'll do that.
Well, that's super easy because a lot of times they'll put TikToks on YouTube under YouTube Short. So I just shared the YouTube Short, but I made sure to shout out both the TikTok and the YouTube channel. So
You're gonna have to hit me up on Instagram between now and then, and maybe I can at least figure that out.
honestly, this is all I did was present and share screen like I did
Oh,
right
so it was
now.
just so you
That
like
was
as
it.
if you were watching it.
Yeah, I literally pulled it up just like I did Terry's stream here, and then just yeah. The other thing, like having, because I know like YouTube's weird about music, so I don't know what you're allowed, not allowed. So yeah,
Well,
we'll just do
most
some
of it is
research.
allowed because we were having popcorn's party nights, and we would just jam for like 3 hours at a time, just
Yeah, some
making
people
my
seem to get away with
squawk
it.
box. Well, I think the only ones I got hit for was one by Bruno Mars, and um, I happen to like Kiss. I mean, I know I'm older than 80% of the
That's
people in
okay.
this chat, but it was "Lick It Up" by Kiss. I like that song.
No, Kendra, there she is right here. She gets hit all the time. Shit, Kendra, I was just about to say you've been lucky because the first time I ever tried to react to a song, and I was even stopping and stuff too, they cut me. The first time it was from Falling in Reverse. A couple of you were there.
Hmm.
And hold on, I just got to give JJ. Ready? Round of applause for JJ, everyone. Sorry, I can't help but to speak in the third person when Tira is the topic. Yes, it would not be a Tira Live without JJ doing that. Be like a JJ.
I, was-
I love
I,
her.
almost said something
Oh, look.
else.
People love Kiss. I'm not a huge fan, but I don't like hate
Oh
them.
man, it's what I grew up that and yeah, don't fall for those recommendations from Cassie and Jugs. Some of them are they get you into trouble. One of them was it Jugs Cardi B? Is that her name? I don't know if that's her
Cardi
name.
B, yeah.
I think it was Cardi B. WAP,
Yeah.
WAP. I think
Oh
that's how you
God.
say it. WAP,
Yeah,
WAP.
I don't listen to like radio. I listen to like independent artists. So
Let's just say the Colonel liked the song.
he liked what?
He liked the Colonel. The Colonel liked that song "WAP" more than I did. Safe to assume. You're gonna have to listen to it when your children ain't around. That's my biggest recommendation.
Here we go. This is more my style.
Def
Right
Leppard,
here.
absolutely love them.
Yep.
51. You act like that's old. That's not old.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
50.
Kendra acts like she's ancient, like all the time. I mean, I don't know. I
Motley
am
Crue.
37, so I guess if I was 51, I would probably think this.
See,
Sorry, I'm just being
I could
honest, but
be
that's not
your
old.
mom too. I'm Jugs's
Yeah,
I'm Jugs's YouTube mommy. I'm
your son's older than me.
yeah. See that? So technically, I could adopt more. Have more YouTube children. I mean, I'm all for it. I miss my kids. That's the only thing I miss is when they get older and they move out. That's the only part that sucks. is, my daughter and my son-in-law came over the other day, and she's like, "Mom, I miss," because I haven't seen her since the beginning of September because everybody works so much. And she's like, I was
Oh,
thinking I could come back and live downstairs. And I was like, you know what? I was thinking the same thing the other day. Just
aw.
saying, you can always come back, baby. Even bring your husband. He lived with us. They lived with us when they got married. They got married during COVID, so it
Oh,
was,
that's so nice.
yeah. Not that I don't love my husband, but I live for my kids. My kids are my everything. Adults doesn't matter. You miss those days
Understood
when
and
they're little.
agree.
It's fun when they're independent, but don't push it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's great
I
when they're
understand.
independent, but when they don't need you as much, you're like, "So what you doing?"
Oh, I can totally see that. I don't miss
Baby.
diapers though.
No, I'm all
I
set
don't
with
miss
that.
diapers at all.
And then I had my granddaughter potty trained at 15 months. I was like, "I'm over this. I can't.
That's amazing.
No, girl, you gotta learn how to pee-pee in the potty." 'Cause no.
Aw.
Mm-mm. At that
And
age, you feel weird doing it.
I have a confession. I like Bon Jovi.
I love Bon Jovi.
Okay, some people are like, really?
You know who I really like though? Journey. Like
Yeah, Journey.
I
Don't stop.
I'm telling you, Jugs will call me and I'll be cleaning, and you can hear like Bruno Mars like blasting. My windows are vibrating in
So
my house. I
funny.
have a JBL
I like Bruno
speaker.
Mars. I like
I love
old Bruno Mars, like from a little while ago, but
like I whip through my house. I have a 3-bedroom ranch and I whip through it in 30 minutes. We have to clean when I'm listening to him because it's like you can't stop moving. So I'm like, yeah, I could do it. I'll be
that's
stopping
funny. I'm a
Ozzy
music
Osbourne.
cleaner too. Like I'll have it on my TV just blaring.
Ozzy Osbourne has to be my favorite though. That is my absolute favorite. Like,
Are you a Pink Floyd fan?
a little bit. Like, not a lot, but a little.
Yeah, same.
It's like,
Same.
The Wall, that was about it.
Yeah, well, I even go further than that. I just listen to their greatest hits.
I like Queen. I like Queen a lot too.
That was gonna be my next question. I just want to make sure because that's my all-time favorite.
Because I absolutely freaking me and Jugs will sing that too. We have we got to get our music list after I take everybody to church
Mhm.
and settle some scores. Then we're gonna go back to Popcorn's party nights and get back to the light stuff that makes us all happy.
Oh, good. And Lance, thank you. Look, I'll take that as a compliment. Lance says, Cindy, you have to admit this is a quality Puerto Rican goodbye piece. This is perfect.
Oh, is that what PR means? I thought
Oh yeah, PR. Whenever Cindy and JJ are on panel, we call it the Puerto Rican goodbye because it lasts about, I'd say on average 30 minutes. On average. So now Lance always makes a joke out of it. And I agree, Lance. I think this is giving the Puerto Rican goodbye a nice little shape.
I don't
Keep
know.
it right in the middle. I can't go to 30 because I remember I got to pee. I said that like 30
Omnipotent
minutes
Mama
ago.
likes her Black Sabbath. I like War Pig. I am
Hmm.
all about it. I mean, I have it
Yeah,
all.
me too, actually.
Bro. Like you can't go wrong with a little Ozzy.
Sunshine, I agree. I was a fan. I don't, never mind. Popcorn doesn't like talking about the old DRUGS days.
Oh no,
Sorry.
man. I am not saying that, bro. I used to smoke weed when I was a teenager. I will tell you that.
Oh, I was going to talk
I'm an
about the
open
magical mushrooms and Pink
uh,
Floyd and how
that
an
I
excellent
did never
combination that
I never
is.
did that. I never did that, but I did smoke weed, but it was before it didn't smell like something dead. Like now it's like you smell it and you want to puke. Can't.
Yeah, I understand that. All right, we're going to have to set up a time next week to do a part 2. All
Absolutely.
right, so
set
I'll
that
reach
up.
out to you.
I'll be here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Maybe I'll just try to make Thursday Night Lives a thing. It's kind of be nice to have a day every week for one. And also, Lady Di, I wanted to reach out to you. I want to ask you publicly, but if you could email me, because I don't want you to have to drop your email publicly in the chat. It's my name, BlissChris@Proton. It's a
That's a new
Proton
one. I've
email.
never heard that one before.
So I was explaining real quick before we go, I was explaining Proton to Cindy the other day because everyone hears Proton. I think protonmail.com, I think it is. Everyone hears Proton and like kind of gets like iffy and jumpy because like a lot of trolls use it because it's not trackable and it's free and it's like a throwaway. So I wasn't going to use my real email one here, so I just made one. It's really me. It's literally my name, no numbers.
Wow.
It's like the new Hotmail, but apparently it's really hard to trace. It's nothing to be scared of, y'all.
I've just never heard of it. I mean, the only thing that I've ever heard of is like, AOL, Hotmail, Gmail, Outlook, those type of things.
Yeah, it's just the newer Hotmail.
iCloud.
Yeah, I'll answer her, Stanley, unless something pops up like it did for your email and I'm backing the hell away again. All right, thank you guys for coming, Popcorn. Thank you. I'll reach out to you. We'll figure something out for next week.
All right, you guys have a great night. Have a good tomorrow, and I will see everybody Saturday.
All right, we will see everyone Saturday, 11:30 at Cindy and around 2:30 at Popcorns. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.